Welcome back to another Pod Squad podcast with me always, Trevor Code, Kalel Yabanez, Tyler Abood, and James Blake. And I'm your host, Aiden Frisbee. Our first topic is what are dumb things you believed in as a kid? Trevor, do you have one or want me to go first?
You go first.
Well, I mean, there's probably a lot of things you believed in that were dumb, but I think one that I thought was really dumb was when we were camping. Our parents said, "Look, go." They had you look for snipes, So had you go snipe hunting. Have you ever had that happen to you, Trevor? Snipe hunting?
No, I can't say I have. That's like
Yeah, they
the
made us run around
Isn't
in the
that the whole
dark.
premise to like the movie Up? Like the
Yeah.
little Asian boy, Boy Scout, goes off looking for a snipe and he finds that big bird.
he finds one. He finds snipe.
But he actually, but yeah, it's funny. They had you run around in the dark, clapping your hands, calling for a snipe, while they just sat there and laughed at you.
I heard they like chocolate.
I heard they like chocolate. Yeah, I think that was a big one. Got a group of like 11 kids running around looking for a snipe. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
I used to think it was illegal to turn the dome light on when my mom was driving.
uh, did she tell you that?
Yes, she did.
My mom told me that too. Like the little lights on the ceiling of the car. Yeah, you turn that on, and she's like, "Oh, stop it! That's illegal."
She didn't
My
let you
dad
turn
told me he found me in behind a rock or under a rock. Like I asked him where I came from. He said I found you under a rock.
Oh my god.
And I was like, no, there's no way. He's like, I swear I found you under a rock. You gotta go ask your mom. And I asked my mom. She said the same thing. And I was like, there's no way.
Imagine being told you were found under a rock. Just like 5 years old. How was you found under a rock? Believed it.
Did you know babies actually grow on trees?
Yeah.
Okay, you have to explain now.
Damn it. My mom told me that babies grew on trees, or like bushes or something like that.
No.
Yeah, like you know how like there'd be like little bundles of berries
yeah.
Yeah.
like on a bush. You could just pick them off, and my mom told me that like that's the same thing for babies as well.
Well, at least they picked you.
Yeah.
You weren't abandoned, so it's one thing. Trevor, do you have
No,
anything?
I genuinely believe that like smoke trails of planes and like all the smoke that came out of like big power plants, I thought that made clouds.
They were the cloud makers.
I thought that's like their whole job was to make clouds.
They fly and make.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like the smoke trails that planes have when they're going like real fast. I thought that was making clouds.
I could see that.
Dude, man. Oh, just imagine it. That's actually something that could be very believable if you're.
I was convinced of it until like what was it, sixth grade?
Like a year ago.
No, like sixth grade science when we learned how clouds were actually made. And I was like, oh, so it's not by that jet.
Stop by that jet. Yeah,
I
there's a
thought
lot of dumb
quicksand was gonna be way more of a problem than it actually is.
quicksand.
Has anyone actually seen like a fits quicksand?
No,
No. Have you?
No.
Quicksand would be weird. I kind of want to just see quicksand just to like mess with it. Not be the smartest idea, but I still want to mess
Wait,
with
how
it.
does that even work? Quicksand.
I don't know.
Is there like? I know it sucks you under and like suffocates you somehow, but I'm not sure how like the quicking of the sand happens.
Like how it like
Oh,
sucks
excuse
the-
me.
You're excused. You mean like how it like sucks the sand in? Like sucks whatever it
Yeah.
has? That's a good question. I remember learning about it, but I don't. I don't
Okay.
remember like.
So I googled it, right? And it said quicksand forms in the saturated loose sand when the sand is suddenly agitated. When water in the sand cannot escape, it creates a liquefied soil that loses strength and cannot support weight.
Ah. So basically, I like how it said the sand gets agitated.
Someone just opened my door.
The sand is just agitated. Oh, there goes Trevor.
Is it like a liquid sand?
I think it is in a way like a liquid sand.
It's very, very wet sand.
Very, very wet.
Oh, I found a neat little diagram. So basically, it's an underground spring, right? And then there's like little, I want to say arms of water coming up to the surface. That's the only way I can describe it. It's like little branches of water coming up to the surface. And those branches get really small to where like the top layer is just soil, but everything under it is just like an intricate branch of water. You just fall through it
So how long does it take?
to kill you.
Like, yeah, I mean, like for something to fall through.
I think the more you struggle, the faster it sucks you in.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure, like, I know there's a way like you can get out. I'm pretty sure if you just like lean back a whole bunch and just like slowly pull, I think you can like get yourself out. I've seen.
How much would it take for like an average 180-pound person to fall through quicksand?
So on the people also ask thing, it says, "Can you really drown in quicksand?" And it said, "Sinking in quicksand is impossible." That's a bold claim, National Geographic, but it's National Geographic, so I kind of believe him. You would descend up about your waist, but you'd go no further.
So you just stuck.
Well,
Can you like
So
can
how
you
would
like
that-
tread through it?
I think it depends on how deep the hole is too.
It would. I
Right.
think so.
Because I mean, yeah, if it's a shallow hole, you're just gonna go to like waist or something. But if it's pretty deep, you're just gonna get sucked in a whole bunch.
Can you imagine like freaking out until like it gets to your waist and you realize that you're good?
Then you gotta figure out what you gotta do because you're just sitting in quicksand.
That's what I'm saying. Can you like tread through it though? Like, is it walkable in?
That's a good. I wonder if it's too thick to do that though.
I found a video of someone teaching you how to get out of quicksand.
Yeah, we might need that one day. You guys seen that Bear Grylls thing on Netflix where you like choose what he does?
Oh no.
Are you serious? You get like your remote or something. You go on Netflix, you look up the Bear Grylls thing, and it's like you gotta walk Bear Grylls through the forest and stuff to like make him survive.
Can you make him drink his own urine?
I'm sure, probably. I haven't gone that deep. I've played like a couple episodes. But like sometimes you get him sick and he's like, yeah, you failed. And so you have to go back and then you choose the other option.
You failed. Restart.
Yeah, I
Alright,
would have
so-
seen that, but I canceled my Netflix over the whole cuties thing.
Fair enough.
You canceled your Netflix?
Yeah,
to Y over one show.
Dude,
That's what I'm saying.
it's straight up CP.
Yeah, I heard a whole bunch about that. People saying it was an awful show.
It's not. It's. Mm-mm.
Just don't watch it
was like
then.
It's
Just
I
don't
think the
watch
basically
Netflix
like
CEO just like a week ago or a month ago, however, they got caught with like a bunch of CP, and they got like arrested, and like a bunch of these,
All right.
yeah, they all got
Next
caught for
conversation.
that.
How do you
That's
get
enough
out?
about Netflix.
Let's go to the next little topic thing. How did you get out of trouble when you were younger, or like how do you get out of trouble now?
Oh, I lie. That's lie. I mean, that's the obvious answer, right?
Obvious answer is lie, but is
Every
there
kid's lie. Okay, so like lying
Crazy.
is like when you're a kid, lying is like it's a survival instinct. But once you get older, there's no one to tell you or get you in trouble when you lie.
true?
You know what I mean?
Is
So
there
like when I'm
like
like 24, like why would I lie? Who's gonna get me in trouble? Who's gonna say something? I'm 24
the
years old.
police.
Right, but like I'm not gonna lie to a cop. It's not gonna
just
work
makes
out.
it worse?
That's what I'm saying. So once I'm like 24, that's like I'm chilling. Even like when I'm 18.
Has there ever been like any like crazy way you've gotten out of trouble? Like you've done something crazy to get out of trouble?
I don't want to talk about that.
He doesn't want to give up his secrets.
Reasonable.
See, that's the thing about lying is that you have to go with it your whole rest of your life, or you never know, it might come back to you.
Yeah, I guess.
So, do you guys have a different answer? Did you guys not lie when you were at?
Well, no, I think it depends on how bad the lie is. If it's something that's really bad, then I guess yeah.
Define really bad.
But if it's not bad, then I mean, yeah, you can say if you want.
You got like an example of really bad?
Well, I mean, everybody's
For
bad is different, but
like a kid though. Like kids lie about their grades all the time. It's a natural thing.
Right.
yeah, I'm trying to think of what a really bad would be. Well, now that I'm on the spot, I can't think of anything that would be really bad. But you
Here,
probably
I'll-
have stuff that'd be really bad yourself.
Although
Yeah,
I've
you-
never stole anything in my entire life. There's
You
that.
think about
Yeah, I'd say
you think
stealing
about
would
it,
be
and
bad.
I'll say mine. So
Hmm.
to get out of trouble, I would always blame it on my sister. Just
Yeah.
always.
Okay, I was like the only child. I didn't have that.
Consider that a
Opportunity.
blessing and a curse at the same time, because like siblings terrible, but you can't.
Oh,
be like,
I have siblings. I just didn't like live with them.
Dude, Trevor, when Preston said he wished he has his siblings, like, no, you don't.
No, you do not. You see all of the good things about having siblings. You don't see all of the bad things.
You don't see they constantly getting blamed for stuff you didn't do.
You don't see them waking you up at 2 a.m. about like, hey, I don't fucking know. I can't remember.
Who woke you up at 2 a.m?
My sister has once.
4?
I think she was asking me if I wanted like Dutch Bros or some shit.
Oh my god, I would have took that.
It's 2 a.m.
All right,
No, but I was woken up at 2 a.m. being asked if I wanted Dutch Bros, and I said no.
Why would you say no?
Dude, since we're on the topic of sleep, how easy is it for you guys to fall asleep? Like, can you fall asleep anywhere?
So I have a problem falling asleep, but I could sleep forever.
Dude, I can fall asleep anywhere. I swear, no matter the noise or anything, I can fall
Lucky.
asleep.
You are lucky.
Have you guys ever took melatonin?
I do every day,
Dude, the dreams it gives you is so insane.
right?
Well, I mean, I'm just used to having to fall asleep with loud noises because my mom and dad would just like have friends over a whole bunch, and then it would be super loud with noise and stuff, and I just end up falling asleep.
Fair enough.
I mean, I was like that when I was younger, but I just have problems sleeping now.
I can
Yeah.
fall asleep anywhere too.
It's really, really
Right.
difficult for me to fall asleep and to wake up.
Yeah.
Wake up is easy for
Pretty
me.
much.
Lucky.
Especially like if I know there's something I have to get up and do, I can get up, get dressed, and be fine.
But once I'm awake, I'm awake.
Yeah.
Like if I get woken up at like 2 in the morning, don't fall back asleep. I try to, but I don't.
Yeah, 2 in the morning. If I get woken up at 2 in the morning, I'm gonna go back to sleep. Screw that.
I woke up this morning at 6 and I hear my cat yakking.
Yummy.
So I had to wake up at 6 and I had to clean the cat yak.
Yummy.
And then I just kind of stayed up till school.
6 isn't that bad though.
Yeah, 6 isn't that bad.
I mean, I guess online school though, you got to wake up at like 8 on the dot.
I don't.
I wake
I
up
wake
at
up at
like
7:30.
I wake up at 8. Well, I wake up at 7 something, but I lay in my bed till like 8:08.
8:08.
I mean, as long as you're on by 8:10, you're fine.
Yeah.
Once again, this is the reason why I wouldn't mind going back to school because my motivation to get up is very, very slim. Don't have much motivation.
Waiting to go back to school.
Plus, dude, I kind of want to see Miss Reese, dude.
Yeah.
And dude, I want to see some teachers because it's like, oh, hey.
Just not others.
No, there's some teachers I don't want to see.
I see.
Name names. They're not gonna watch this. Or listen.
But then again,
What if they do?
Yep.
there's always a possibility.
We love all the teachers.
Yes, we do. We love all of the teachers.
I'll be completely honest. There are teachers I don't like, and I know that they know that I don't like them.
I don't think there's a single teacher I don't like, honestly.
Good for you.
I mean, like, there's some teachers I'm like, yeah, I don't like how they teach, but like they're cool people. There's
That's
always that.
reasonable. Yeah, reasonable.
But you know, I'm not gonna tell them how to teach because
Yeah,
I'm just
obviously.
17.
Exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So how do you guys feel about homework?
Eh, it's not bad, but some of the stuff kind of sucks. Like, cause I have math analysis, and
Right.
I'm not good at math at all, and sometimes it could be a little struggle, you know.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's not bad.
I don't know. I feel like we go to school for 7 hours a day, Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
That's like a full-time job.
How many
But
hours actually is it? It's 8 to 3, so that's 7, yeah.
so like a full-time job is 7 to 8 hours, right? But like my boss doesn't like send me home to wash dishes and make pizza, you know.
Where do you work, Tyler?
Manny. I wash dishes and make pizzas.
Ah, I think I missed that part because I'm deaf.
Yeah, I sweep floors and stuff, you know. It's cool.
That's cool.
I also don't work full time though, but I would just like see it as like school is like a full time job. You know, most kids don't even have a job because they have school.
Mhm.
Yeah. Or I think it's because of like their situation.
Or because they're kids and they don't want to get a job. That's how I was for a long time.
I wish
Yeah.
I had a job just for the money of it.
It's always cool getting a job.
I need money to buy stuff for my truck.
It's like always cool getting a job, and then you like work like a couple weeks, and you're like, this isn't as cool as I thought. Like this is very repetitive.
Yeah.
I got work today.
I mean, like, as long as I'm getting shmoney, I don't really care.
You're saying that now.
That's
Save
what
up
I'm
what?
saying.
I don't get allowance. I don't.
I don't either. I have money I've made from my animal, from selling animals, that I can't use because I'm not allowed to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always ask my dad if I could get something. I don't know why I still do it, but he's always like, it's your money. Do what you want with it. So I want to get a new phone now.
Yeah, it's weird it's like having to ask every time you like going from, probably for you especially, like going to have to ask for everything. Like, oh, can I have this? And you have your own
Yeah,
money.
I've like always done it. I don't know why, but I guess because he puts like an input if I should get it or not. But
Mm.
yeah, he's like, it's your money. I don't care. Like raw.
That'd be, it's probably weird to get adjusted to.
I mean, I've had a job for a while. I've been working since like sophomore
Yeah.
year.
How long have you been working for?
Well, I worked in this cornfield for my grandpa, right? It was the worst job I've ever had. I did it for 2 weeks. I made like $1,000. That was cool. But like being in the corn in 100 degrees and it's like 100+ degrees in the corn with spiders in the morning, it was all bad.
Oh.
I had to wake up at 5 in the morning, go out there and get off at like 2. Bunch of spideys. Oh my God. I got arachnophobia, so I was like running. I was dipping. I was gone. I could not do it. So then after that, I got a job at the place called The Joint, and I was a waiter. And I started off as a dishwasher like for like 2 months, and then like they moved me to the front. So then I was a waiter, and it was really fun actually. I liked it. Made a lot more money there, but then I got knee surgery,
Hmm.
and then they closed, right? And they didn't even tell me they closed. So then I didn't have a job, and now I work here at Manny's.
Hmm. Cool. Cool. I don't have a job. I don't think my parents don't
I
want me.
refuse to work in fast food though.
Oh yeah, I would hate to work at fast food, especially
Right.
because hearing people like that do work at fast food, they say like people get pissed off at you.
Right.
Like I heard one person, they started yelling at me because we were out of food for this one thing. It's like I would get so pissed off at people. I would start yelling at people like it's not my
Right,
fault.
because once
Yelling
you
back
work
at
at
them.
McDonald's, you are McDonald's.
You
You know
control
what I
the
mean?
McDonald's.
It's like
Right.
it's not my fault that we're out of food. How about you stop being lazy and go get something better than McDonald's? Like,
Fair enough.
They see you as McDonald's, so they're like,
yeah.
you are out of this? How
You
did
are
you let
out
this
of
happen?
McDonald's?
Yeah, I would much rather go work for someone's like out on someone's farm or something than work at a fast food place.
McDonald's is out of McDonald's? How dare they?
Right?
Yeah, walk through the field of spiders and then tell me how you feel about that.
I mean, last night after my practice, I had to go help Miss Reese with her goats.
Is there spideys out there?
No, but we had to pull cedars out.
Speaking of working at McDonald's, how many worker suicides do you think have happened since the Travis Scott burger?
Oh
my
God,
God.
that's ooh.
I could imagine being that person with the headset on and it just goes blaring for like 5
You just hear,
seconds.
You
I
just
would
did like
not
the
be able to
first.
stay hearing sicko mode for like 20. It's not even 24 hours. Like, was it 8 hours a day?
The
How long
entire
is
shift.
this?
Imagine having to work a double.
Oh,
Sweet Jesus, no.
dude, I would get so pissed off. I'd be like ready to do it right then and there and make.
Hey, can
I
I
wonder
get a
if this
Travi
podcast is
McFatty
even gonna
Patty
get.
with extra epic sauce?
What's
Wonder if this fucking
Cactus Jack sent me.
this podcast even gonna get approved?
Yes, yes, it will. I'll make sure of that. Seeing as I controlled the podcast throughout its entire process.
He does.
I can change everything.
Dude, speaking of stuff, we need we need our name changed.
We do.
All right, let's think of
elderly
some
in the
names right
attic.
now.
Dude,
Hey, you viewers, suggest names in the comments, please.
Yeah, like the two people that actually watch our show.
Yeah, yeah, you
Right?
two people. I want you two people to come up with at least 3 names each.
I mean, if they even made it this far in the podcast.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they all leave around like the 5-10 minute mark.
Oh, they
We're
definitely.
funny. We're funny, right?
Yeah, sometimes, but you know, we need like peak production quality days, and that I don't think today's one of those days.
No, it was just. Oh, what the?
Breakout rooms closed in 60 seconds.
Well, I
Oh.
guess we are ending the podcast here. See you guys next time.
Come up with names, please.